Hey YouTube, how's it going? We're here. We're back with G-Witch, episode 15. Real quick, if you could like the video for me, please, I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, last episode was crazy. We had the reveal of reveals happen with the aerial theory being true, with little Airy actually being inside of the aerial, being the one that's taking the burden, is the gun format for the aerial, that so Suletta has no burden and can just use the aerial to like its fullest extent. Um we had that. We also had the Earth Witches. They started to attack. Sophie ends up dying from just the stress of the permit going too high and then I think absorbing possibly what the bounded field thing. It's a lot going on. Some Gundam stuff that you guys are telling me about that's just zooming over my head because I'm not too versed in Gundam to understand really. But I'm here. I'm along for the ride. I can't wait to see what's up next. So episode 15. Let's hop in. Episode 15. We're gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Earth. This track that's playing. Wow. Completely burnt out. That won't do. Should we return it to this one? Who are you? Am I supposed to recognize you? Maybe not. They didn't give us a date though. He's on Earth. Oh boy. GUEL. Oh my goodness. Ooh. They know who he is. You would assume he'd be recognizable. That's my thought. But he wasn't recognizable by any of those miners when he went out there. So maybe they just had some inside information. I cannot hold these. They're going to melt. Interesting. He's going to be used as a bargaining chip. How the hell is this going to go? Because he's broken right now. I wonder how he'll have his resolve steeled. You know what the melody reminds me of? ED2 from Inuyasha. What's the name of that song? Just the vocal progression of da 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 da. It sounds just like ED2 from Inuyasha. I'm pretty sure it's ED2, like the most popular one. Same vocal progression. So good. ED2 opening 2 is definitely better than opening 1 and ED1, and those were both really good. Mm. Father and child. Oh boy. Mm. Yep. I knew that was coming. Seeing her act like this, she's usually the one that's even keel. It's just a nasty game of back and forth. Hmm. That's his plan? That's his plan? Yeah. That just the imagery of him sitting on the table and then standing up, lording over his own adoptive father. Look at the mobile suits. Dude, how this is unfolding is kind of crazy. Prosper? No, Mjolnir. Okay. I took a guess. I heard heels. Okay. So Mjolnir is going around asking questions. Yeah, as a family. Yeah. Ooh, boy. I will say, getting the perspective of the people on Earth and what they're going through and just everything that's going on here definitely like shifts like how I'm looking at this series. That looks pretty cool. Poldoros? I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying. I'm digging the vibe of this episode a lot. I've liked almost every episode that this series has put out so far, but I don't know. It's this vibe right here. They're gonna kill him. Where are they gonna go kill him? Yeah. That's tough, man. That's tough. This man had to go through so much. He had to go through so much. Ugh. 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 It's always why does that always happen? It's always one. There's always one person that just jumps the gun and they just can't sit still. Ay ay ay. It's so frustrating. I don't want to hear your sorries. Let's just make the best of this situation. We'll regroup after. It's like, damn you. Right? It's like damn you. Why? Ay ay ay. That's horrifying. That's horrifying. GUEL protected her. I've seen him. Oh, she did not. I thought he grabbed her. I thought he grabbed her. Wow. Whoa. I thought he grabbed her. He's gone. He's dead. Jesus. Come on, y'all. Why am I attached to these people? Why? I barely know him, but I don't want him to go out like this. Damn. Damn. He picked her up, okay? Bro, how bad did she get knocked in the head? Whew. I'm not gonna, like, I don't know what it sounds like to hear an active battlefield in real life, but just hearing these gigantic mechanized beings just moving around. Yo, she's so limp. I hope she's not dead. I hope she didn't die on his back. Okay. Is he gonna get in? Oh gosh. Come on, Guel. So the Guel. Wow. Wow. My reaction's probably terrible to this episode, but I'm blown away by this episode. This might be my favorite. Oh no. I guess that is true. If everyone's shooting, you know where everyone is. Now he's about to be cold. He might be the best. He might be the best character in the series, yo. He might end up becoming the best character in the series. Ending of this episode got me a little emotional. Wow. Oh man. Especially with the ED like slowly rolling in. And the episode got me a little emotional. I think it's because I love this damn song so much. I feel the same way. GUEL Akatsuki arc is my favorite people out this year. Dude, this GUEL story is so interesting. If Suletta's mom wasn't doing some of the most shiesty things ever, I would say it could be the best part of the series. It's definitely not because Elnora is up to some heinous things. Did I love? Ooh, there's an after credit scene. Ooh, I didn't even expect that. Okay. Okay. That's why he was so passionate in that speech in the prologue. Like just hearing that speech without knowing anything, he sounded like a madman. Getting a little bit of context, it just puts it in so much more perspective. You know, it's interesting. A metaphor of this end. Hold on, I want to go back. That illustration's fire. This whole conversation that we're getting from him, right? Where he brings over the tea. He gives her a cup and she just sips from it. And he takes his cup and he pours like the milk or the cream or whatever he's pouring it into it, and it dilutes him as he's talking about like the things they did in war. That's just like a cool little like visual like thing that they're giving to you as well, where she's still herself. And even in him like pouring that into his tea, like after we get to the end of this, he tells her, "You're your own person. You need to do things for you." Right? Don't follow down your dad's footsteps. Don't follow in mine just from what I'm telling you. Be your own person. And then as he's telling her that, like her cup begins to shake because she begins to shake. It's so good. It's so good. Whew. Gundam is firing, boy. Gundam is firing. If there's great storytelling like this scattered across this Gundam universe, I need to like lock in to more series, because I feel like I can confidently say that just because of the tone, the change of location, the introduction to characters, that if I had a bunch of time to get to know them, I probably would like them. And the battle alone, this was my favorite episode. Right? This was my favorite. This is literally my favorite episode. Like, it made me emotional. There was hype moments, even though I wasn't in the mindset of being hype. Like, lately there's been a lot of series that I've been like checking out where there'll be like hype moments where there's action, there's things happening, but it's not hype because the stakes are so crazy and the emotions are so high and the loss of life is there. Excuse me. Where it's like, it's not hype, but it is hype. Like, if you were to just take this from like an outside looking in, if I just were to watch a clip, I'd be like, yo, that was crazy. Like how it looked, which like, it was really good. I think it was really great choreography too. It was good. The thing that a lot of series don't do when it comes to like wartime stuff is, this is live action, this is anime, this is across the board. When it comes to like battle planning, and a lot of series, characters do dumb things because the plot demands it. Like, we narratively need to get to this point. So it's like, realistically, would I do something like this? No. But I feel like in my limited knowledge of like how this goes, especially like with you recounting your own account, like stuff like what happened in this episode with, what was the name? Jahel, whatever his name is, like him jumping the gun happens. Like, things just spiraling out of control during like an escort or during an evacuation. Stuff like that happens, and you just have to be able to rebound and regroup and fight back. And they were scrapping. They legit were scrapping. Like, I felt everyone's desperation. I felt the pain of watching these people like just resigning themselves to just death, because that's what needs to happen. Like, if I don't do this, for sure everyone's gonna die. So it's like, even though it's like I have a family, if I don't do this, my family will die. So even if it means them living without me, I gotta do it. Oh man, it was tough. This was a tough, good episode. All the GUEL stuff, just seeing where he is, where we get him at the beginning, then getting like the little kids that were there, but then having the kids double back, and she was gonna kill him. She went there to kill him if homeboy, I don't even remember his name, Olcott, if he didn't go back and catch them little kids, they were gonna kill GUEL. But then to go from there to like the underlying thing of like your family, like the whole family dynamic. Was the name of this episode was Father and Son, wasn't it? And wow, Father and Son. There's like, whoa, Father and Son. That was Shattuck and his dad. You have GUEL, the relationship with GUEL and his dad. You have Olcott and his son. You have the other guy that was him and his child. It seemed like a little boy. Like, you had all of these fathers and sons scattered all throughout this. And at the end of it, the only one that really has the relationship is Shattuck. But you can kind of look at it as, by doing all of this, he has shattered his relationship with his dad. So that relationship is no longer there no more. And the rest of them don't have, like, they're all like, Olcott's son is dead. GUEL's dad is dead. The other guy died. His son is alone. Like, That's this episode. This was a tragic episode. This was really tragic. Tragically great. Tragically great. I've said this 3 times in the last 2 weeks of like anime episodes I've watched. Tragically great. To think, this episode did not have Suletta, the Ariel, Elnora. It had none of that. And it was such a strong episode. It was such a strong episode. Not that many series can do that. I need to watch more Gundam. I need to watch more Gundam. I'm very, very surface level. It's the popular ones. And I can't even say that. The ones that were readily available. Can I even say that? Not really. No. I just need to watch more. I don't think I got anything else. This was an episode. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Call it here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Have a good week coming up. And hopefully, God willing, I see you right back here next Sunday for episode 16 of GUEL. So again, thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you. Peace out.